Check this out.
Bollywood Superstars.
All set? Let's go.
John, so did you ever feel discriminated against when you came in?
This is the only industry where I see no religion really come into play in a big way. That's the beauty about the industry. You see Amir Khan talking about... I don't think there is anybody more nationalistic than Amir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan. I mean, they make you realize that religion is lesser of an importance than the country. You're an Indian first, then you're a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian or a Sikh or whatever. And I believe that in this industry, I've not been discriminated against at all. Not once have I been asked to change my name. John Abraham is a very Christian sounding name. Not once has anybody told me, John, why don't you change your name? I have an Iranian name. My mother's name is Firoza. My Iranian name is Farhan. I could have easily changed my name. But I said, this is ridiculous, I mean, my name is what I've grown up with. Why should I change it? Just for the sake of pleasing a few people. And today, people take John Abraham in the same breath as they take all the other Hindu or the Muslim names. So, I have not seen discrimination on those grounds. I have also been told that, John, do you realize that you're the only person without a family background here in this industry today? The only actor worth his salt who's hanging around maybe on the periphery, but still all the other actors, except for Shah Rukh and Akshay who came in 25 years ago, who has no family lineage. So that just shows that discrimination has not affected me at all in this industry.
Right. But would you say that you have been discriminated against for the job that you did?
Yeah, totally. It's happened with me. I've been told that I'm a model. There were a line of models before me, starting from Deepak Malhotra to Milind Soman to Dino Morea to a host of models, now to Arjun Rampal, who after 12 years in the industry has managed to win a Best Supporting Actor. People still wouldn't bet on a complete Arjun film. So what I'm trying to say is the trade's very ruthless. So though there's a certain section of the trade that said I'm a model, and models can't act, etc. There is a strange buzz where my connect with the audience is strong enough to keep me in the lead actor category. And I think that's important. What is commercial about an actor? Commercial is when his films translate into ticket sales, when his audience likes him. I've been blessed with having good films, maybe multi-starrers, some single starrers that have done average business. Many of them have failed, many experimental films, but all somewhere up, down the line have added up to a pretty decent filmography. There are atrocious films that I could have done without, that I said no to, but I did.
Right.
But they're mistakes I made. So,
sure.
I'm proud of the fact of where I've reached, and all these people who've so-called discriminated against me today want to work with me. So, that's nice. I think it's payback time.
Right. So, your physicality has, of course, been the centerpiece of your presence, a centerpiece of conversations about you. How do you perceive it?
You're an actor. You have to realize what comes first. Is it the performance? Is it the scene? Or is it the fact that you just want to strip yourself? And for me, as much as I'm known for not having my clothes on, I still do believe that I'm an actor who takes his art very, very seriously. Very seriously. So with each film passing by, I will make sure that I'm completely rehearsed so my audience knows that he's playing the character and not himself. Today, which audience wants to see an actor playing himself? They're tired. If they want to see an actor playing himself, they can go and watch some reality show or something. They don't want to see that anymore. They want to see the character out there.
Sure. And, having stripped down to your bare essentials for a film, do you probably understand a bit more of what women go through often?
I don't know. I mean, it's a combination of things. I believe that today I give a lot of respect to the fact that they need to go through those kind of processes, and with women it's still more sensitive. A man being nude is fine, but a woman stripping down to a bare essentials takes a lot of guts, because how society kind of points a finger at them, and that's something as a man that I don't like seeing. I don't like seeing the society or the audience point a finger and say she's got loose character, because at the end of the day we all are doing a job. That's why I really respect all our heroines. They wear what they wear, but it takes a lot of guts to do that. How many of us can really get out there and do that,
Right.
So I do understand to a large extent what women go through, but I've still not understood why Madhuri Dixit went barefoot on that Pukar song and stood on ice. That I don't understand. And she got pneumonia.
Apart from Dostana and Dhoom, New York is a definitive film for you. Again, which was a Yash Raj film. What was your brief when they pitched you the project? What was your brief for the character?
I was given the script and I was told that an actor probably 15 years down the line would get a script like this. So read it and be sure if you can do it. That's what I was told. So I read the script and I yelped with joy because I realized that yes, an actor only 15 or 20 years down his career would get a script like this. And then I sat and I read it again because my second reading was about the fact of whether I could do it or no. Very difficult role. I read it again for the third time and I sat in front of my producer and I said, yes, I will do it. Not only will I do it, but I'll crack the script because this is my biggest ticket for the determination to be accepted by my fraternity as a complete actor.
Right.
And I said, I'll do this and I'll take this challenge because if I take this challenge, whatever happens to the film, my credibility as an actor will go up probably 100-fold. So I did it. And I worked on it. I worked day and night on this character, not to project it, because the problem with Indian actors, I must say, is we seem to project everything we think we know. Is to live the life of the character and to actually have the body language and to actually be the character. So if I'm thinking something, it should translate to my audience and I'm thinking that they should understand what I'm thinking about. And I think that's the beauty about acting.
Right. And talking of characters, for a good-looking guy, you have never done an out-and-out romantic film. Why is that?
I'm too big to be mushy because I may probably squeeze the heroine to death.
Right.
I'd assume anywhere around. My dancers move away from me, I remember, during the shooting of Desi Girl because I'm known to do steps in such a way that I'll probably knock a dancer off. So they stay really far away from me.
You beat me to my next question actually, because I was going to ask you how you cope with dancing on camera.
I love the way I dance because I don't dance so well to look like a dancer. Either you're a hero or you're a dancer. And I think I dance well enough to look like a lead actor, not like a dancer. So I enjoy that. And I believe that men should dance nicely, decently, but not completely. There has to be something, there has to be a slight imbalance. And I think I possess that perfect imbalance.
Right. And what would you say your strength is as an actor?
I feel very strongly. I'm a person who takes my art very seriously. Very seriously. The same people who derided me and demeaned me at one time for the way I performed or the kind of films I did, today look back at those films and say, hey, that was a damn good film. Why? Because today the audience tastes have changed. Today acting is not about projection, it's about being subtle. So I am in a space that I finally found my space and I've finally found an audience. And today what I did then is probably being accepted much more now.
Right. And somewhere also would you say that your style of acting has changed perhaps?
My style of acting hasn't changed. But people come up to me and say, listen, you've started improving. And I've started realizing that people's perception of cinema has changed. People don't like the same overacting or the overprojection that used to happen. And they've understood the subtleties in acting, which is what Mahesh Bhatta told me in my first film. He's saying, John, you're one of the few actors who can hold a shot in silence. You're often going to be accused of being too silent and too underplayed in your films. But stay that way because that's the way the industry is going. That's the way the film industry is going. And his words are so prophetic because I have people coming up to me today and talking to me about my past films and saying, listen, but you really did a damn good job there. And I said, yeah, but I'm happy you're realizing it now. So that's the only thing that's changed. It's perception of people towards cinema. Of course, from my point of view, there's a gradual process of improvement. I have to improve with every film. And that's an ongoing process that's never going to stop.
Bollywood Superstars.